Hey everyone, thanks for dropping by and watching my case study on one of my wonderful clients, Blue Chip Auto Glass. Now, the auto glass repair and replacement business is a tough niche online, like a lot of the niches out there. We were really happy with the results. The owner's been with me for over 2 years now, and he's happy, I'm happy, and I'm going to show you the reason why he's happy and why he continues to be a client and keeps me as his SEO consultant. So first of all, just to let you know, this is he had to redo his website. He was hacked when I first met with him. His website was hacked by Chinese hackers, and he had a bunch of gobbledygook Chinese writing on his website, and he was always already working with a web designer, but I worked hand in hand with the web designer to make sure that his site was structured properly, and that's always good when I can have input on how the site is structured, because that helps in SEO. Web designers are great, they're aesthetic, they're artists. However, most of them don't design for ranking in Google. So one thing that I had advantage of when he did have his website redesigned, I had a hand in the structure of it, and so that always helps. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to show some keywords, okay, that are ranking. And then we're going to show what those rankings mean, and then we're going to show what those rankings do for Blue Chip. All right, so let's go over, let's start off with a new fresh Google screen. Let's word research to find out what people are searching for, and that's one of the first things that I do. But this is the result. Once we find out what keywords we need, then we go target those keywords to rank them on Google and Bing, right? So one of the keywords we wanted to get, believe it or not, was glass crack repair. There's a lot of searches for that. And you'd always tell popular search is when it automatically updates in Google. So it automatically populates. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm in Peoria. So usually I'll put my identifier, because Blue Chip's in Phoenix. And the way Google works with local searches is that Google, all of our all of our computers, we have a unique IP address. It's just like a home address, right? So Google knows where that IP address is coming from or searching from, and so it'll show up the most relevant results in the local area. Blue Chip is a Phoenix-based glass repair shop, so we focus on Phoenix, dominating Phoenix, right? But usually, anyways, but bottom line here, we've done a good job even in Peoria. While I'm in Peoria, Blue Chip comes number one in the Google Maps area. And folks, this is where we want to be. This is our goal, to get right up in here, along in the first page in the organic listings as well. But this is what they call above the fold. So when you're above the fold, that means people don't have to scroll down to see or to search for, to get best search that they're looking for. All right. All right, so that's one. All glass repair, crack repair. We want to do rock chip repair as well. And I'm going to go ahead and put Phoenix in this one. All right, number one, Blue Chip Auto Glass is here as well, right? So number one slot. Auto glass, quality auto glass. Glass Phoenix. And that's actually a name brand of a shop out here. Quality Auto Glass, but we came up on the number two here. So if you're in 1, 2, or 3 of these slots, listen, and if you're looking for a windshield repair place, listen, you're going to give one of these places, or if you're shopping around, you're going to give them all a call to find out who who has the best pricing, or who can get you in right away, and so forth, right? So that's why it's very important to be in 1, 2, or 3 here. All right, so very good. Let me see. How about mobile? Kelly does a big mobile chip repair business. Mobile auto glass. Here, let's do this. And then number one, Blue Chip Auto Glass. All right. So I think you get the point, right? You get the point. We're doing a very good job here getting him where he needs to be. Now, what does that equate to? Well, let's switch back over and let's go into our analytics. Now, uh, now this is my proprietary analytics software program that you'll have access to if you become a client, of course. You're going to have 24/7 access to. You can log in any day of the week. I measure everything. That way that both you and I will know if this is working out, right? If we're going into the right direction. So this is connected directly to Google's Analytics API. So these aren't numbers that I can fudge. These numbers come straight from your Google Analytics portal, but it's just in a better design where all the reports are pretty and it's easy to read and really to find out what's going on. Okay, so here we go. So this is from January 30, 2018. Okay, he's been with me, like I said, a couple of years here when I implemented this system. He's been with me longer than that. But what we did here is from that point on to now, we have 73 Google rankings, keyword that are ranking right now, and those are just the ones that we count. There's some longer tail keywords most likely, but those are the ones that I'm keeping track of right now. We've had 585 ranking position changes, upward ranking changes, but this is the really here's the return on the investment right here. Remember, we were showing you the Google My Maps, right? How important it is. I'm telling you how important it is to be there and why you want to be there. And here's the why. So he received 2,901 Google My Business clicks. That's an upward, it's 341% more than what he was doing previously. All right, so with my organic SEO, with the things that we're doing, 341% uptick. Okay, 2,901 clicks. Now, what does those clicks equate to? Well, people are searching for directions. They're looking for reviews, right? And then look how many people are calling him. That's the big number. 442% more phone calls. And isn't that what everybody wants? You want an opportunity to talk to a potential client, to sell them on your servers, and to improve your bottom line. What would 2,646 phone calls do for your business? Wouldn't that be amazing? So you could see why Blue Chip Auto Glass stays with me and happy with what I've been able to accomplish for them, and why we're ecstatic about it as well. Look at the amount of sessions. This is the website traffic that we've created. Okay, organic search. The organic search, that's when somebody types in and either hits maps or on the first page, our first page result. About 56% of all his traffic comes from that. Actually, it's more than that because the direct traffic can be correlated to organic as well, and that's another 22%. So it's probably closer to around 68% or so. And then the social media that we do from Facebook, most of the traffic's from Facebook and Twitter that we do. That's another, what is that coming out to be? About 19% of his traffic. So overall, this is what's going on with Blue Chip, and that's why they're, once we get them in the maps, get them we get their keywords ranking, you get phone calls, and we did the math. The phone calls come out to costing him 27.5 cents per phone call, basically. And that's not counting. The crazy thing here is this is only Google My Business can only count the calls that came from mobile phones. It has nothing to do with with landlines or people calling from work checking on how to get their auto glass done, and whether that's social media post or just being on the first page of Google in the organic listings, not even counting the maps area. So there's many of calls that he's most likely received from that we can't quantify, but we can quantify the Google My Business calls. Okay, so just to recap, He's had over Google My Business clicks has been 2,901, 340% improvement in my business clicks, Google My Business clicks. The Google My Business phone calls, 2,646 phone calls, 442% improvement in his phone calls. He's pretty ecstatic about that. Rounds out to about 27.5 cents per phone call of his investment into organic SEO. 73 ranking keywords, 585 upward keyword position ranking changes. And again, these stats doesn't take into account his organic SEO phone calls or landline calls from Google My Business or social media calls. And he doesn't spend any money on Google AdWords. All right, he doesn't have to. When you have 73 ranking keywords on Google and you're getting this type of traffic and these phone calls, there's no reason to spend on Google AdWords. This was a good strategy for us. We went directly with the organic, and it paid over time. And now, he's just reaping the benefit. Who wouldn't pay 27.5 cents for a lead? So what we can do here in our system is we can go back in and just check out what we've been doing for the last 30 days, and we can apply that. And again, you'll have access to this. And now you can see here we have 73 keywords that are ranking. Past 30 days, we've gone up 220 positions. We've had 156 Google My Business clicks, and we've had 149 calls, mobile phone calls to the company, potential clients calling in on Blue Chip. Okay, well, listen, looks like that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching this case study. I hope they gave you some valuable information to help you in your decision whether you'd like to do business with me or not. Now, if you do want to do business with me and you haven't filled out a form yet, why don't you go ahead and do that now? You can do that right on the website there, localseopro.net. All right, the form's right down below. But if you're someone who has a pretty good idea that you're ready to go and you would like a deal, and who doesn't like a bargain, right, for services, I have a wonderful service going on, a discount service going on right now with some valuable bonuses. How do you get them? Well, you get them by interacting with the chat. Just interact with my chat, and you'll see what I'm talking about there, okay? All right, well, listen, thanks again so much for coming to the website, visiting the case study, and I'll have more videos down the road.